This is the world's first international airport. It's where the world's first air traffic control was made, the first Mayday signal was made, the first international passenger flights. It's Croydon Airport in South London. That is the original terminal building. There's an old plane above me. There is so much history here, it's actually incredible. The first flight from Australia landed here. The first flights from the UK to Australia, first flights from New Zealand to the UK, all of that happened here. It's incredible, and it was used in World War II as well. But I'll tell you a lot of that's history now. Customs, baggage, security, everything we know today started here. First purpose-built international terminal. It was built in 1915, I'm pretty sure, for World War I to defend against Zeppelin raids, and in 1920 they converted it into the first airport. So if you've ever been on a plane, which I'm sure most of you have, this is where it started, and the Mayday emergency distress signal comes from the first flights from London to Paris. I think it's Medir in French. Sounds very easy for an English person to understand because a lot of French words are quite difficult. It's easy for an English person to say, even though I just did terrible at it. But they would use that because it's Anglo-French understanding of that word, and now every fucking plane, ship, everything uses that, Mayday. But Amy Johnson, I'm pretty sure she did the first flight to Australia. I might be wrong there, but she took off from Croydon. Amelia Earhart, you might have heard of her. She landed in Croydon. Charles Kingford Smith, Sydney Airport's named after him. He landed here. Jean Batten, if you've ever been to Auckland Airport, you've seen the plane above the ceiling at the departures area. That's Jean Batten's plane. It fucking landed here. Actually, no, she took off from here first. The first flight to New Zealand was by a woman, Jean Batten, and then she flew all the way back. Took about 21 days. Incredible. And when you go and check the departure board when your flight was taken off, that was their version. The old clock. And that's inside. But there's lots of people, so I don't want to get them. But fucking world's first airport terminal, sick. In World War II, this turned into a Spitfire Hurricane fighter airfield, and I'm going to go take you to that now. Blow your mind too, because the first flights took off in the 1920s to Paris, which means people that lived during the Victorian times got in planes from here. Victorians flying in planes. Let your head fucking, I can't even wrap my head around that. Part of the area is an abandoned TGI Fridays. Told you Croydon's a shithole. Part 2 coming soon.